It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all
good.
So good.
So good sounds broadcast around the world. I'm your host, Bill Fragos. Thanks for your company on this episode 1135, 2 hours of the latest in house and underground. I'm joined each week by Exacta. Some massive tracks coming your way. Percussive vibes, driving vibes. Got a fantastic track by Steppa called Tengo, Fuego. We've got Saliva Commandos with Cool Babe. A lovely percussive and tribal track for this week's SoulGood selection in about 30 minutes. Our featured guest of the week, I've had the pleasure of DJing alongside him, warming up, following up around Australia in Sydney and in Adelaide. He's originally from Birmingham, the UK, lived in New York City, based out of Sydney, then based out of Ibiza. His name is Carl Kennedy. Over the years, he's given us some massive tracks, including a huge one, Ride the Storm, Love You Bring Me as well. Check out Carl Kennedy in the mix in about 30 minutes, followed up by this week's F-Mix. Percussive beats, Mijangos, Vlada Asanan, Daniel Watoike in there as well. And then the final 15 with Exacta chatting with him for the New York Minute, featuring a selection of some choice tunes a bit later on. Start us off, Alehho and Matt Caines with a nice subdued percussive track. Agadir, got DJ Wady with Mozambique, got Kino, Todo, Sima with Translator, the Sparrow and Barbossa remix, followed up by Kiko, Navarro and Linet, Varela with Chan Chan, the Mijangos Latin remix. This is so good.
House music is a soul thing. This is Bill Fragos in the mix on SoulGood.
¿Y qué tengo?
This is Bill Fragos in the mix on SoulGood. Check it out. It's so good.
Giving you 2 hours of the latest in house and underground each and every week. This is So Good. I'm your host, Bill Fargos. Thanks for your company once again on this episode 1135. This track, Saliva Commandos with Cool Babe. Tough beats on that one. You heard Low Steppa with Tengo, Fuego. Before that, Nhii, HARJI and Matt Brooker with Tengo, the Joeski remix. This is So Good. If you'd like to know what tracks we're playing, you can check out our set list online at soulgood.com. Alternatively, Instagram, SoulGood Podcast. If you'd like to download SoulGood because you're listening via one of those fantastic radio stations around the world broadcasting SoulGood, you can download SoulGood right now, soulgood.com, the podcast app on Apple or your favorite podcast player, or indeed you can stream us via the Ozcast Network, ozcastnetwork.com. They have about 200 editions, back editions of SoulGood hosted right there. And you can listen every night of the week as well. It's time for this week's SoulGood selection, a massive track, courtesy of a DJ and producer doing big things over the last couple of years, Hugel, featuring Toto, La Momposina, and the track is La Verdolaga. It's this week's SoulGood selection.
SoulGood selection. SoulGood selection.
This week's SoulGood selection, Hugel featuring Toto La Momposina. The track is La Verdolaga. Thanks for checking out SoulGood. Do keep it locked in about 60 minutes. We've got the F-Mix coming your way, track by Technonauts. Very percussive vibes, after hours vibes. We've got Vlada Sun and Linet as well. We've got the final 15 with Exacta. We go all the way to New York City. Chat with him, find out what's happening in New York this week. Feature some of his favourite tracks of the week. But up next, over the years, he's given us tracks including Like an Angel, Don't Hold Back, Just a Feeling, Right Before My Eyes, Always You, Devil, Rock and Roller, Once Upon a Time, Bunta Boom, Babe, Don't Give Up. His name is Carl Kennedy, and he's our featured guest up next on SoulGood.
Hi, this is Pablo Ceballos from Susan Ceballos, and you are listening to SoulGood.
This is David Penn, and you are listening to SoulGood.
This is Hector Romero from Def Mix Soul Recordings, New York City, and you're listening to SoulGood.
This is Sandy Rivera from Kings of Tomorrow, and you're listening to SoulGood.
This is Eddie Amador, and you're listening to SoulGood.
Hi, this is Roger Sanchez, and right now you are checking out SoulGood.
This is Jerome Sydenham, you're listening to SoulGood. Keep on listening to SoulGood because it's so good.
SoulGood Sounds broadcast around the world. I'm your host, Bill Fragos. Thanks for joining us. I'm joined by Exacta each and every week for 2 hours of the latest in house and underground. If you want to know what tracks are playing, soulgood.com. Set lists are there. Alternatively, Instagram. Just follow us. SoulGood Podcast. Hit us up with any comments, any likes, any DMs. It's time for this week's featured guest of the week. Good friend of the show. Originally from Birmingham, lived in New York City, lived in Sydney, lived in Ibiza, tours the world extensively. Has given us huge tracks over the years. Love You Bring Me brought the world's attention to Carl Kennedy. He followed up that track with Ride the Storm. He's also given us tracks including Babe and Baby I'm in Love. Fantastic DJ and producer. And right now this is his mix. This is Carl Kennedy, our featured guest of the week on SoulGood.
This is SoulGood's featured guest of the week.
Hey, what's up? This is Carl Kennedy. You're listening to SoulGood.
latest in house music, this is SoulGood.
called Kennedy. You're listening to SoulGood.
With a brand new edition available for download every single week, this is SoulGood.
very special person, very special. Frank, he had a style. Frankie just had an aura about him that was just beautiful. Frankie Knuckles. Frankie. Frankie Knuckles. Frankie. world with him. I spent a lot of time with him, you know what I mean? We were on the road, we were in the studio. We were beyond these. We made a statement, you know what I mean? First time at the Grammys, first time traveling. We traveled together.
This is SoulGood, featured guest of the week.
Hey, what's up? This is Carl Kennedy. You're listening to SoulGood.
You are checking out the sounds of Carl Kennedy, our featured guest of the week, once again on SoulGood. I'm your host, Bill Fragos. This is episode 1135. Carl Kennedy giving us lovely housey sounds. Of course, if you'd like to know what we're playing here at SoulGood, you can check out our setlist online, soulgood.com, as well as our Instagram, SoulGood Podcast. And up next, we'll continue with more Carl Kennedy on SoulGood.
This is SoulGood.
SoulGood. SoulGood.
SoulGood.
Broadcast around the world on your favorite radio station, available for download right now, soulgood.com. Podcast app on Apple. Your favorite podcast player, stream us via the Ozcast network. I'm your host, Bill Fragos, joined by Exacta. Episode 1135 of SoulGood this week. In the middle of a mix, courtesy of Carl Kennedy. Fantastic producer, fantastic DJ. Give us tracks including Devil, Frankie and Lula, Once Upon a Time, Don't Give Up, Just a Feeling, Right Before My Eyes, Always You, Like an Angel, so many tracks. And right now we'll continue with Carl Kennedy, our featured guest of the week on SoulGood.
This is SoulGood's featured guest of the week.
Hey, what's up? This is Carl Kennedy. You're listening to SoulGood.
main drag is knowing that you probably weren't alone.
Turn the voice down.
Wanna call you every day, beg you to be near me. But I know your head is on the water. I doubt that you could hear me. Let the rain come down, the rain come down. Let the rain come down, down. Let the rain come down, the rain come down. Let the rain come down, down.
Because house music is soul good.
Called you yesterday, you didn't answer your phone. Main drag is knowing that you probably weren't alone.
Turn the voice down.
Wanna call you every day, beg you to be near me. But I know your head is underwater. I doubt that you could hear me. Let the rain come down, the rain come down. Let the rain come down, down. Let the rain come down, the rain come down. Let the rain come down, down. Been gone for 17 days, 17 long nights. Main drag is knowing that you're holding someone else tight. Wanna call you every day and beg you to be near me. I know your head is underwater. Doubt that you could hear me. Let the rain come down, rain come down. Let the rain come down, down. Let the rain come down, the rain come down. Let the rain come down, down.
A lot of things that don't happen to every person happened to me last night hanging out at the club. Not to mention the after party. Just the after, they call it. Los Angeles and LA. In LA we call it just the kickback after hours. The kickback after hours. Happened to every person happened to me last night hanging out at the club. Not to mention the after party. Just the after, they call it. Los Angeles and LA. In LA we call it just the kickback after hours. The kickback after hours in Los Angeles are the after parties that we do. The after parties where we play house music till 7 in the morning, 8 in the morning, till noon. People come to the after parties there. They go till 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, Sunday morning. And then they go to church. That's just the way we do it in Los Angeles. A lot of sensations happened last night. A lot of things that don't happen to every person happened to me last night hanging out at the club. Not to mention the after party, just the after they call it. Los Angeles and LA. In LA we call it just the kickback after hours. The kickback after hours in Los Angeles are the after parties that we do. The after parties where we play house music till 7 in the morning, 8 in the morning, till noon. People come to the after parties there. They go till 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock Sunday morning. And then they go to church. That's just the way we do it in Los Angeles.
What's up? This is Carl Kennedy. You're listening to SoulGood.
I know you can hear me. I know you can feel me. God, please make me better.
Last night, I couldn't even get an answer. Tried to call, but my pride wouldn't let me die. And I'm sitting here with this blank expression. And the way I feel, I want a girl up like that child.
If I told you once, I told you twice. You can see it in my eyes. I'm all cried out with nothing to say. If I told you once, I told you twice. You can see it in my eyes. If I told you once, I told you twice. You can see it in my eyes. If I told you once, I told you twice. You can see it in my eyes. Told you once, I told you twice. You can
It ain't good unless it's soul good.
Baby, I'm weak, baby, it's high. Tell me where we go. Whenever you're free, whenever you are, let me hear you go. Baby, I'm weak, baby, it's high. Let me hear you go. Tell me where we go. Let me hear you go. Baby, it's sweet, we can go far. Tell me where we go. Whatever you need, we can be stars. Let me hear you go. Baby, it's sweet, we can go far. Let me hear you go. Baby, I'm weak, baby, it's time. Tell me where we go. Whenever you're free, whenever you are, let me hear you go. Baby, I'm weak, baby, it's time. Let me hear you go. Tell me where we go. Let me hear you 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 go.
This is SoulGood, featured guest of the week.
Yo, what's up? This is Carl Kennedy. You're listening to SoulGood.
Very cool house sounds here at SoulGood, courtesy of our featured guest of the week. His name is Carl Kennedy, originally from Birmingham, lived in New York, Sydney, Ibiza, produced a huge amount of house tracks, after hours tracks as well, including Love You Bring Me, Ride the Storm, Don't Hold Back, Don't Give Up, Baby I'm In Love. Thank you, Carl Kennedy, for being our featured guest on SoulGood. Once again, give a look to SoulGood. In about 15 minutes, dropping the final 15 with Exacta, chatting with him for the New York Minute. But up next, dropping some after hours and twisted tracks for the F Mix, tracks by Mijangos and by Vlada Asanen. This is SoulGood.
This is SoulGood. SoulGood
sounds broadcast around the world. I'm your host Bill Fragos, episode 1135 this week. You can download SoulGood right now, soulgood.com, podcast app on Apple, favorite podcast player, stream us via the Ozcast network, or listen via your favorite radio station. It's time for this week's F Mix. Drop after hours, twisted, percussive, progressive sounds sometimes as well. Kicking off with a track by Mijangos, Mi Canto. Got Vlada Asanen with Boki M. Daniel Ratoki, really tough beats with Romba. And then we've got Technonauts with Wady. This is the F Mix on SoulGood.
Hey Bill, I think it's time we turn it up on SoulGood. Bill Fragos in the mix on SoulGood.
This is Exacta, and keep it locked because my Final 15 and New York Minute are coming your way.
From the streets of New York City, this is SoulGood.
Welcome home, yo.
New York, you know I love you.
Work.
New York is the state of mind.
This is the New York Minute with Exacta.
SoulGood does reach far and wide all around the world on some very cool radio stations. We also broadcast on the Ozcast Network, ozcastnetwork.com, and available for download right now, soulgood.com. Apple Podcasts, your favorite podcast player as well. We reach all the way to New York City where we're joined by Exacta. Exacta, what's happening in New York this week?
Another great weekend in New York, 718 sessions, the Boat Party Part 2, Danny Cribbett.
And what tracks do you have for us for this week's Final 15?
More dope jams coming your way, and we're kicking it off with Week, the Andrea Oliva remix, the extended version. Then we have VRZ, Work My Body, the extended mix, and we're closing it out with Daniel Dash, Disco Stuff. This is Exacta on the one and the only SoulGood.
Hey Exacta, I think it's time for you to drop that New York City beat.
Caught up in a hello. I'm high in a breeze. Need some distant stranger to find love for me.
New York City. This is Exacta in the mix on SoulGood.
Work my body, move my body, 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 work my body, move my body.
Exacta in the mix on SoulGood.
You are checking out the sounds of Exacta, mixing it up, sensuous sounds, very cool sounds for the final 15 once again on SoulGood. Thanks Exacta for that mix and having a chat with us for the New York Minute. Speaking of New York residents, Carl Kennedy was our featured guest of the week a little bit earlier on via Birmingham, via Sydney and Ibiza. Thank you, Carl, once again for being our featured guest. If you've just tuned in via a radio station around the world and you missed out on all of or part of 11:35 this week, don't despair. You can download SoulGood right now, soulgood.com, the podcast app on Apple. Favorite podcast player, just search for SoulGood. Alternatively, stream us via the Ozcast network. They have about the last 200 episodes of SoulGood available for listening. Just search for SoulGood on their site. Thanks to all those radio stations broadcasting SoulGood. Thanks to all the DJs, producers, the music labels supplying us with the music each and every week. So much music coming through. Thanks to you for tuning in once again. Over the next few weeks, got some massive DJs coming your way with some huge sets. Angelo Scalici is going to be our featured guest of the week. Alehho with some very percussive vibes. Looking forward to that. This has been episode 1135. Until next time, peace.
Hey Bill, I think it's time for more of Exacta. Thank you for listening to Soul Good.